What's up, guys? Welcome back to Living Life Barefoot. I am hitting the road today and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. This morning started out with harvest day for my microgreens business, so I got up super early, got that knocked out, and I've already made 3 deliveries in my local town. So 2 to some families, and then 1 was to our local coffee shop, Common Grounds. So I got those delivered, and I have 1 more family to hit, and then I'm headed down the road to Effingham, where I actually deliver weekly to another coffee shop. So I'm gonna get that done, and I'm headed to meet someone at Heartland Health Food Store. Heartland also carries my microgreens there in their health food store, which is awesome. And she has a wonderful little store. It has a little setting area that I'm actually going to be meeting someone today. I have met her in the past at a women's conference that I spoke at and attended, and we've kind of been in contact since then about her being interested in starting a microgreens business in her area. And so if you follow along, you know that I have a mission to share microgreens with as many people as we can, and I have a huge passion to help others start microgreens businesses in their areas and do exactly what I did. So I'm super encouraged and motivated to teach others to grow microgreens business if that's what they want to do. So I remember at the women's conference, so I'm gonna say this, I think I remember who she is. We did discuss a lot of different options for her in her area and what she might be interested in doing with the microgreens business. So I'm excited to see if it's who I think it is today. Anyway, she had reached out and she was interested in buying several of our microgreen grow kits. And I have them all in the back seat. So I have them all ready for her in the back seat. And you know, so we'll probably just sit and have a nice long chat today. And I'd like to see what she's thinking with the grow kit. So what she did tell me was she, you know, isn't confident enough yet to start her own microgreens business in her area. Or not sure if that's what she really wants to do yet, but she really loves the idea of microgreens, and she's excited to share about them through our microgreen grow kits. So she's actually going to share with some co-workers, some nurses that she works with. So that's pretty awesome. So I really hope I can catch some of this on film today and just talk about what her vision is and, you know, what her motivation is, and see what that's going to look like for her. And so hopefully if I can capture that a little on film today, if she doesn't mind. I know she's traveling pretty far to meet me, and she's probably exhausted, but if I can catch a little bit of it on film today, and hopes to encourage others that might have you know, this goal or this want or dream to do something different with their life, and you know, if microgreens is something that aligns with what they are seeing in the future, you know, I hope this video will encourage you to go ahead and take that leap, take that jump, and go for it. Just freaking go for it. So anyway, I'm gonna get on the road here, and I have, like I said, a couple more deliveries to make before I meet up with her. So I'm hoping to catch it on film. If not, just a little bit, maybe I could do a little interview with her. My second delivery I am dropping off at a local small little coffee shop here in my town called Common Grounds. They like to get the salad mix from us, and they have it on a avocado toast or bagel. I can't remember which one they have it on here at the restaurant, so, or at the coffee shop. So I'm getting ready to drop their order off. just dropped off at our local coffee shop. I was gonna film it, but there was a lot of people in there, and sometimes I just don't know how people feel about, you know, a camera on them, so. Ooh. Hi. How are you? Good, how are you? That was my final delivery. It's always super busy in there. I try to get in there before lunch hour, but it didn't happen today, so. Anyway, on to the health food store. All right, guys, I made it to Heartland Health Food Store to meet Karen, and she is exactly who I thought she was. It's me. So, like I said before, we first met at the Homesteading Women's Conference back in October. And she apparently fell in love with microgreens.
I fell in love with microgreens. I didn't really know about microgreens, and so I was too busy trying to grow all of the, grow all the produce and, have to have the space. Well, I live in suburbia with this tiny little postage stamp. Trying to grow produce is hard, and so when I heard Malerie talking about Barefoot microgreens, I'm like, oh my gosh, where has this been all my life?
I'm here.
And then I started growing, and they're so easy to grow. They're so easy to grow. I love her microgreens. I think the biggest problem is that I need more trays and more different flavors, and there's just the different types, and her kit is so simple and easy that at first it seemed kind of intimidating, but there was nothing intimidating about it. I mean, it's as easy as she says it is. Literally, dump the soil, put the seeds, spray the water, put the top, put the bricks, let it go, take them off, put them in the sun, and here they come.
Yeah,
really. I mean, awesome. It is.
Yeah, very cool. I think the hardest part is just getting the word out and the education. I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's just like
trying to get out and talk to people, and having them want to hear. I mean, you can go to conferences and talk with folks, and those are folks that are there and they want to hear.
They want the knowledge.
They want the knowledge, yeah. But then just being able to talk to people. So I came here to meet Malerie so that I could buy a whole bunch of her kits so that I could give them to my friends, and I can give them to people in the area and show them how easy it is to be able to have these nutrient-dense vegetables right there that people are growing themselves. I just can't get over how easy it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing. I'm happy that we met today. I'm happy we met in October.
And the other thing I think that I really, really love about the microgreens is, as we're moving forward, it's going to be harder and harder to find produce that's really good and clean with everything, just the pollution and all that's going on. And so to be able to just grow this on your counter, like Malerie says, I mean, like anyone can do it. A truck driver can do it. I have this rental car, and I bring microgreens with me when I travel.
Yeah, we do it all the time. Anytime we're going anywhere, they're so easy to travel with and snack on. When you talked about things going on in the environment that we have no control over, so that's one thing that has frustrated my husband and I, is that we try to grow organic, pesticide-free as much as you can, but then you just have this crap being sprayed all around you that you can't get away from. So that's where microgreens will come into play for people.
Yeah,
that are really concerned about what's on their food.
Exactly. I mean, I don't use anything. I make my own compost, and I've got eggshells and coffee grounds, and I try to do everything natural. But then and like I said, I live in suburbia. Everyone around me is landscapers and True Green and all this chemical that they put in the ground, and so it's almost like I want to put a barrier down. Yeah. But it's still going to come, and then a certain point every summer, they'll come and they'll spray for mosquitoes. So then I'm outside with plastic trying to cover all my plants. This year, thanks to Malerie, I don't have to.
Yay!
Because I just have if I have my microgreens outside, I can bring them in. And the thing that's so cool is I'm going to say this probably sounds silly, but we've got all these different flavors. So, you can have the broccoli and the pea shoots and the sunflower and all of the different types, and clover. And then they all have different nutrient to them, just like different types of ferments. And so,
but it's enhanced.
It's enhanced, yeah.
Than your mature vegetable. I mean, it's like fermenting your food. It enhances the nutritional value in it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's microgreens.
Exactly. And then you're not having to eat like a whole entire thing of broccoli, which if you roast it right, it's not hard to do.
Right.
Yeah. But you can just, they're right there, and it's not so much having a world revolved around, making this big meal. I mean, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
If people I don't know how people who are on the go, it's just so easy to be able to take that and put it in anything, a salad or a sandwich or just in your eggs. I mean, I don't know, I think that they're great.
Yeah.
And getting the word out to people who don't go to conferences, that's, I think, where I'm going to try to help Malerie, because I live right outside of Chicago. And I think that there's a huge need for people in that area to understand how the food that they're eating, even though it looks like food, it just doesn't have the nutrients that it should have. So that my goal,
Dead food.
Yes.
Dead.
I have
Franken food. And another thing with the kits, for people that want to start gardening or like live in the city and don't have the space to have a garden, or stress like I do all the time about, like we were talking about broccoli. I have not broccoli in my garden this year. I mean, there's no point in it.
Right. If you don't have, if you have a lot of room, that's one thing. If you don't,
and if you love gardening,
right? It's a challenge. I just had an idea as we were talking just now. You know what? We have another thing that I could do is that there's so many schools with the young kids, and they'll have like their little community gardens. So being able to go to the schools with these little ones and showing them with the little bros, that's an idea too, because the kids can see how easy it is and they can learn, and it's just so exciting.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just thought about that too.
Oh, I've thought about all the things. Trying to get them in anywhere that I can. But yeah, kids definitely need to. They have lost. Well, they never had anybody show them the food. I mean, that's not even a thing anymore. It's crazy.
Right.
To learn how to grow your own food. The boys are actually going to speak this year at the conference, and they're going to do a little presentation with their little bros microgreens. So they're going to try to help with the kids part of it. So I think they'll connect really well with them. And so yeah, it's been good.
But I love Malerie's microgreens because they are like everything in the kit that you need, and every possible thing that you need is right there to do it. I think that the only thing that we need to do is just get more of these kits out to everyone so they can just see how easy it is and how easy it is to grow. And they can have nutrition right there at their fingertips. And so that's why I love Barefoot Microgreens.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on my video today.
Thank you for having me.
I put her on the spot. I didn't let her know I was doing this. We have the kit right here. Let's put in a plug. So we're actually at Heartland Health Food Store, and I brought obviously the kits for Karen to take with her, but Prima's going to start carrying these in her store as well. So we'll do a little plug in for the Barefoot Microgreen Grow Kits, which you can get at barefootmicrogreens.com. They are approved by Karen.
They are definitely approved by Karen. They are. You can't go wrong with them. And I know that you've probably seen in other videos, everything that's in the grow kit. And so it just really is, it's everything that you need. And then it comes with a nice little bag.
Yeah. And you can reorder the seeds through us as well, so you can continue to use the kits. It's not a one-time thing. So I appreciate meeting you today. This
I
was
appreciate
awesome.
it. Yes, it
Yes,
is. Thank you.
And thanks for hopping on the video with me.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will go ahead and end it here. We'll catch you on the next video. And remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like and share our videos and share our grow kits. See ya.